Hi everyone, welcome again to another class from Mirage online program. Today we are going to study the indirect speech, but we are going to go specific on a specific kind of sentences, interrogative sentences, and we will learn that how can you change interrogative sentences to indirect speech. Okay, for example, I'm talking about someone's questions. Someone asks me a question about something else, and then I'm now trying to report his question to somebody else. And then I need to know about reporting interrogative sentences to somebody else. For example, Ahmad asked me if I teach this sentence again. Okay, so the actual sentence is this: that Ahmad asked me, quotation marks, do you teach this class? Or can you teach this class? Okay. And then when I change it to indirect speech, I use different formulas, different things, and make them indirect. Okay. So first of all, let's see our book, what we have here about interrogative sentences, if there's any specific formula rules. To change objective sentence before that, yeah, how to change interrogative sentences. So there are some rules that when we change interrogative sentences or question into indirect speech, number one, reporting verbs is changed to ask. Okay, in another normal sentences that we have studied, usually we were using said, she said to me, she told. Okay, but here in this kind of sentences, you are going to change it to she asked me, she asked you. Okay, or she asked. You use ask as a reporting verb. Number two, interrogative sentences are changed into affirmative sentences. Okay, once you report interrogative sentences to indirect speech, you are not going to have the interrogative formula. You change it to affirmative formula. Okay, like double question that we have studied in another class. And if you have any more sentences, do, does, and did, they are removed. Okay, and replaced by if or whether, and that means IO. Okay, so if you have do, does, and did in your sentence, they are replaced to if or whether. Number four, question mark is changed into full stop. Question mark is changed to full stop. Okay, and because our sentences change totally, so we are not going to have the interrogative. Because of that, we remove question mark and we add full stop at the end of sentence. The number five, if there is information question or word, then if there is an information question word like WH words like who, how, where, when, so then if or whether is not used. Okay, if you have a WH word in your sentences, no need to use if or whether in your sentences. Okay, and one more thing that I want to add here, that is that. Okay, that is not used. So in another interrogative sentence that we have studied, we said that between reporting speech and reported speech, you are going to use that, but here no need for that also. Look at this example here. She told me, can you help me? She told me, can you help me? So we said the first rule, reporting verb is changed to ask. Told is changed to ask here. Okay, she told me is changed to she asked me. She asked me. So, and can you help me is interrogative sentence. It is changed to I could help her. to affirmative formula, and then we just add if at the beginning of sentences. Okay, and this question mark, this one, it is center full stop here. Okay, and then so because we didn't have any double H word here, that's okay. Don't worry about that. And we don't have do, does, did, but we have can. Can is also changed to if. But you change can to could, but you just add if at the beginning of that. Look at another example. He said to me, do you work hard? He said to me, do you work hard? First, said is changed to asked. Okay, reporting verb is changed to ask. He asked me, what? So I study here, do, does, and did are removed. So we remove the do, and instead we use that if. If, okay. Work hard is you do work hard is sent to positive formula. I worked hard. Why we change you to I? We said that you is always second person is changed according to object. The object is me, so the subjective form of me is that I. Do you work hard? If I worked hard. He asked me if I worked hard. Okay. What about another helping verb? Which helping verb? You mean the present continuous tenses? You're going to use that, okay? But if you have just do, does, and did, you just remove that one. If there is a to be verb, you're going to use that, okay? Okay. Another example here. She told me, where do you work? She told me, where do you work? And when you change it to interrogative sentences, no, another helping verb, no, just do, does, and did are removed, okay? If you have another to be verb or to have, all they are used because they are used according to tenses. Why we remove do, does, and did, okay? Usually do, I'm sorry, usually do, does, and did are used to make our sentence interrogative or negative, okay? Because we already have interrogative sentence in our sentence, we use do, does, and did over there. But we said that interrogative sentences are changed to affirmative sentence. In affirmative formal of simple present tense and simple past tense, we are not going to use do, does, did, or helping verb. Because of that, we just remove do, does, and did from our sentences. But the helping verbs are present, continuous tenses, perfect tenses. We use helping verbs in all form of sentences, in positive, negative, interrogative, doesn't matter for us. Because of that, we can remove them. But do, does, and did are removed because we changed interrogative to positive. In positive formula, we are not going to use them. Okay, she told me, where do you work? So told is changed to ask. She asked me where I worked. Okay, where do you work? Present simple tense is changed to past simple tense. Okay, so here's another example. He told me, what can I do for you? Can you guys change this sentence to interrogative to indirect speech? She told me, what can I do for you? You have 1 minute for that. Let's change it to indirect speech. She said to me, have you finished your homework? Okay, you change my sentence, I change yours. Okay, go ahead. Okay, thanks guys, so time is over. Look at this example now. The question was, he told me, what can I do for you? So when you change it to an interrogative sentence, first, the told is trying to ask. He asked me. And then we said that when we have WH word, we are not going to change WH word to A for reader. We just use them. So he asked me what he could do for me. Can I do for you? So it is interrogative. We change it to positive formula. So I first person is used according to subject, he, and can is changed to could. What he could do for me. Okay. She said to me what he could do for me. She said to me, can I help you? She asked me, or you can say she asked from me if she could help me. Okay. He told me that what he could done for me. So always when you use double model auxiliary verb like can, could, may, might, shall, should, you're using the first form of the verb after them. Okay, you can't use second form. So he told me he is wrong. He asked me. He asked me what he could do for me. Okay. So let me practice some more examples here. You could probably have some questions. Yeah. So change these sentences to interrogative formula. She said to me, has she done her homework? So change the sentences to interrogative formula, to indirect speech actually. She said to me, has she done her homework? Can you change it to indirect speech? So I want to answer this question and then you can work on another one, okay? So first of all, we use she. Said to me, we said that reporting verb is always changed to ask. She asked me. You can say she asked me or she asked from me, okay? She asked me, has she done her homework? So we change has she done her homework to positive formula. She has done her homework, okay? So if the subject is third person, we are not going to change third person according to Sam and 1, 2, 3 formula. If she has done her homework, it is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is changed to past perfect tense. If she had done her homework. Okay. She asked me if she had done her homework. Another example here. So, for example, the reporting verb is always she. She asked me. She asked me if she had finished her homework. She asked me if she had done her homework. The verb is done here. Okay. Another example. Can I speak English? Okay. She asked me, no, you say she asked me if I could speak English. If I could speak English. Nafsa, could you mute yourself? Okay. And now we are going to practice with WH word. For example, here we have another example like this. She, like I asked you. No. I said to you, what was your homework? Okay. I said to you, what was your homework? So when you change it to interrogative formula, we say, I asked you, what your homework had been. Okay, always you change your reporting verb to ask, and then if you have WH word, you are not gonna add a for whether, and just the interrogative formula is into affirmative formula to positive formula. Okay, and you don't use comma, quotation marks in the indirect speech. You don't use question mark in indirect speech, and that's it. It's like other sentences, but you don't change the here you change one another thing also, that is the interrogative formula to positive formula, and the reporting verb should be changed to asked. Okay, because it is interrogative sentences. If you guys have any question, you have just 1 minute to ask me, and then I can answer if you have any problem. So if you don't have any problem also for tomorrow, you're going to write at least 10 sentences in interrogative formula and then change it to positive. Try to practice different form of that with if or whether and with WH words and different kind of helping words. Practice them if you have any questions, any problems. So we will focus again tomorrow on them, and then we will find a solution for that. Okay. That's everything, and I don't remember anything else to add to your today's lesson. So probably next day we will study the story. You can practice that also, and you will have some new vocabularies, new story, new information, and also besides that, practice the indirect speech or reported speech of interrogative sentences. That's it. See you guys tomorrow with new lesson. Bye for today.